Hey everybody, and welcome back to Misscliks D&D Devotion. So, the song is over. Secundus has headed over to the Grub Hub to eat up, and you guys are following them to the next place they're going.
Did
We're
they
not following them. We had a gig there already.
did they pick up their drums? It's like really. Is it small enough to just carry over?
Yeah, it's like it's just two drums that they have on. He's got like on a harness, like a marching band harness, and it's just a
And
pair.
Ransom, didn't he notice anything about them or no?
Oh, that's right. You were looking at everyone's pants.
Yes. Pants.
Their pants and the contents therein look relatively normal. I don't know what you're looking for, but there's nothing unusual about the clothing they're wearing, and there's no unnatural lumps in any places.
I remember last time I believe Kess reported to me that there was a lump in a backup dancer's pants.
No, it was the band for one of the guys.
Oh, I know what you're. I think that was wasn't that Koibu's chorus that had lumps in their pants?
Oh, Koibu's chorus. Okay.
Oh, it wasn't.
No, was it
They had
Kessin?
lumps in their pants, of course.
Yeah, it was this band.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was this one.
Yeah. Okay, I'm getting my bands mixed up. Yes, indeed. On the right side of the two male backup dancers, there's an odd length shape in there. It's kind of flat. It goes down to maybe their knees on the outside of their leg.
Well, I am a weaponsmith, so at this distance, could I tell?
It totally looks like hidden short swords.
Okay.
Yeah. Anywho, the lot of you head over to the Grub Hub. There's a crowd there. There's people eating, dining. There's kind of a wind outside. And everyone's, eating the slop from the trough with their big hunks of bread as her name is, Mary, goes around and a big bucket from the kitchen and kind of just pours more slop down for people. She sees you and goes, "Oh! Kess, Kellen, lovely to have you. Are you ready to play your set? I was worried that you weren't coming back. I turned down
We
another."
always come back for you, Mary.
Also coming back.
Oh, thank you. Someone else came through asking to play, and I turned them down. And I just wanted to make sure that I was going to have someone to play tonight.
Is Secundus around us? Do they hear that?
They've already taken a seat at a table and are, munching down.
I'm like, yeah, Mary, I know lots of people want to play here, but I'm glad that you know we're the best fit.
You notice Bash looking up when you say that, and then quickly putting his head back down.
Performance will
And
be
Mary, I know
remembered.
this is a bit of an ask, but could you treat that bunch as well? The bunch that just sat down. I point towards Secundus.
Why? Why though?
Treat them? Treat them. Oh, you mean serve them well?
Yeah.
Or foods on you.
Why though?
If the performance is good enough. Let's see how this
But
goes.
why though?
I'm not really in the business of giving out free meals to people who aren't working for me. But you know what,
Mary,
Ransom?
don't worry about it.
For you, honey. Okay.
Aw, that's so sweet,
Why,
Mary.
thank you.
Let's make sure
You're
we
so-
make some of the best music we've ever done.
Sure. In fact, Ransom, I have some questions for you. So while they're up playing, why don't you come over here and sit next to me and we can chat about something?
Oh no, I simply must look at those.
No. You
No,
should
that's
sit with
fine. That's fine.
Mary.
You can sit back here and take a look and everything. I'll be busy
Yeah.
tending bar, but I have some questions for you about the scheduling for your band.
Oh yes, Olivia can
Yeah.
answer all questions about that.
No. I think you should get involved too. You know, Mary just did you such a nice favor.
Olivia looks like she's very busy right now, what with stuffing her mouth like that. I think I would rather have someone who's got a little more time on their hands.
So,
All right. Well, Olivia, do me a favor then, will you? I kind of say this outside of reach of Kellen. I take Olivia off to the side. hey, if you could lay on the flirting a bit with that guy and take a look at those drums, see if there's anything funny about
I'll
them.
do that, of course. Just take care
Alright.
of Mary.
Okay, I'll take care of Mary. And let them know that since we're their fans, we paid for their food.
Okay, I'll let them know.
Every time he says we're Secundus' fans, I'm like, ugh.
Okay. Mary pulls Ransom over, puts her arm around him, and kind of snuggles up next to him and says, "So, Ransom, tell me," and just starts, asking you all sorts of questions about the about Kess and Kellen. Nothing romantic related, and just kind of snuggles in next to you for the duration of the show. Kess and Kellen, do you have something for us? I saw some messages going back and forth.
Oh, I missed that. Yes, we totally do. I tell Kess, I'm like, I'm feeling inspired, and I feel like our encounter with Nicholas and Buddy just made me feel this like joy of giving for the season, and I have like something special for the Jubilee. I think it's going to be like maybe part song, maybe part spoken word, but you know that melody we were working on, Kess? Yeah, I think we should try that one. Like, let's open with it and see what happens.
Okay, let's see. I think that'll be good for tonight.
Okay.
Are we doing it like at this second or?
Yeah, it's time. You guys take the stage. The patrons look up from their troughs of soup hanging in their beards. Huh? The hell are elves doing on stage?
Woo! Kess and Kellen! Woo!
Crying at night. I'm always crying at night for my girl. My girl, she's gone. But there's light I see in the stars. And I
The
feel
stars.
in my heart
Heart!
that she will be back.
Back!
And I will no longer be torn apart.
Apart!
She's my girl in this world. Now I won't cry anymore.
No tears!
Yeah.
Yay!
I felt that. That was just like some pure improvisation for you guys. It just like came right from my heart. That was for you. Yeah.
Right. There was a resounding applause throughout the audience.
Woo!
Um,
That was beautiful,
That was for you, Olivia. That's for my babe, Olivia, right there. That's my girl.
Ellen, forever! Woo!
Okay. Meanwhile, Olivia, you are trying to get some information from someone.
Yeah. So I was looking at the band and the drums and the things, seeing how they're faring.
Well, they stop their eating when Kess and Kellen do their bit, and they kind of look up. And when it ends, they like look back at each other, and Guy and Bash lean in and like.
I'm trying to listen. Can I
Give me
try?
a perception check at like -4 because there's a lot of other people talking around here.
Yeah, let me check if. Okay, I didn't take the lip reading thing this time around. All right.
Wait. I think I did. Hold on.
Do you have reading lips, Kess?
D20. It's D20 -4 then?
Yeah, plus your perception.
Very good.
Oh, plus perception.
No.
12.
You can't. It's too loud. You can't overhear them.
I'm like, did you guys like it? What did you
We,
think?
since we're elves and aren't we supposed to have better hearing in general as elves?
You do, but from the stage over the whole din, you can't make out what they're whispering to one another. But good call. Would you ask, Jen?
What did you guys think? Did you like it?
Yeah, man, says Guy. Like, that dude has some, like, real internal stuff he's bringing out.
Oh my god, I'm so glad you guys like it.
No,
It's
that
so
was, like,
sweet.
inspiring.
Do you have any tips for them? Like, how they could emulate the strength of your band and, like, the depth of your music?
No, man. Like, if anything, I should be learning from him. He's like, wow, he's like really good. I bet, you know why he's so good? I bet it's you. I bet you're like an inspiration to him and like a good luck charm.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah,
Thank
man, I
you
wish I
so
could get a good
much.
luck charm like that. I mean, I know we're doing really well right now, but I could use a muse. Hey, do you have like a sister or something?
I don't have a sister, but maybe I could give you my hat.
Would you?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to, like, edge in on your stuff or anything, but if I had a token to remember you by, I think I could, like, write some, what was his name? Kess? Write some Kess level stuff.
Alright.
Kellen.
I'll give you my hat as a token.
All right, he takes the hat, brings it close, kind of gives it a deep, oh, thanks, Matt. Thanks, lady. Love. What does it call you? Love. Thanks, love. This is, oh, I really appreciate it. He leans over the slop trough and gives you a big embrace. And I think Kess and Kellen are probably on to their next set of songs. Can I get a... You guys killed that last one. Totally killed it. Can I get a performance check from each of you for the rest of the songs for that evening?
Just our d20 plus the charisma, right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, you know,
No.
Kellen... Oh, nice, Kess. Beautiful.
Saved it!
Kellen, tell me why you didn't do so well on the rest of the songs that night.
I saw Olivia giving her hat to, which one was that, Gary?
Guy. Yeah.
And I know what it means for a girl to give a guy her hat, and I am devastated.
Wait, like out of game, is that a thing?
Oh yeah.
What? That's the thing.
Okay.
Taking or receiving a hat is totally a flirt thing.
I can't tell if you're screwing with me or not right now.
Because, like, I remember once I saw a dude with a crazy hat in the bar, and it was my friend's birthday. And I thought that it would make her so happy if I could, like, convince this guy to give his hat to her and to, like, us as a birthday token. And he said no. And I wasn't trying to flirt. Then I tried to buy the hat. He still said no. And then I offered $40 and he still said no. And it was a shit hat. I think I have a picture. It was like a goose. He like homemade it.
Are you
and it
guys
was
serious
so-
that you don't know this as a flirting thing? Like,
I can't tell if you're screwing with me or
exchange is
not.
Totally a flirt thing.
Really?
No, I'm not. No, like usually it would be like I'm hanging out with a guy, take his hat, put it on, like, oh, I'm so cute, I'm wearing your hat. But it goes both ways.
Oh, I have a picture of the hat because then I convinced him to at least take a picture of the hat.
Oh my god.
I'll try to show it in the stream. So I think it'll work.
Oh, whoa.
It's
Like
like
a crazy hat.
it's like a cap and then there's like a goose on top. It's really ugly.
Nice. All right, so Kellen was totally distracted by the hat thing.
Yeah, I was devastated by it. I've totally had that happen where I've watched someone give or receive a hat that I wanted to flirt with and been very disappointed. So it's real. It's real.
All right. You guys take home 33 silver between the two of you for your endeavors.
Do we just split it down the middle?
16, 17?
Yes. Yeah. I give Kess 17, I take 16.
And then, do we get good reviews since I got such a high score?
Yeah, did she carry?
You did.
Like, I am literally 1 under 20. That deserves like.
I mean, a 34 is a crazy high score there. All right,
I just
you
basically
killed
like
it.
faded into the background while she like basically did the solo act.
Yeah, I think more or less people were paying attention to what you were doing, Kess. And Kellen might have been a little off, and the lyrics didn't carry hardcore, but you play... Does Kess also play the ocarina?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ocarina and the harp, so.
Right. They were into the ocarina, definitely. And when you switch to the harp, even more so. So a lot of the coins that get tossed up on stage landed at Kess's feet this time
And it
around.
just seemed like even though he didn't do so well, we were still memorable.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's no, like, Yelp system to review bands at this point in
But
time.
People were talking about us.
Yeah, oh yeah, you're the band on stage. Everyone's talking about you. Coming down off the stage, you hear a lot of like, wow, that was really good. Congratulations. Good job, lady.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That was amazing. And I get up and I go up to Cass and to Kellen.
Okay. Mary ends up leaving Ransom around this time in order to go give people the drinks they've been waiting on for 15 or 20 minutes. And Guy Claypool gets up from the table and follows Olivia, wearing her hat on his head.
I want to go up to the microphone to say one last
There's
thing.
no microphone.
Oh. I go up on the stage and I want to wish everyone some happy holidays. You know, today there were lizard men that attacked a poor man called Nicholas. And through the magic of the spirit of the holidays, whether you celebrate them or not, this guy got saved by my dear boyfriend, Kellen. And I feel for that, he deserves a round of applause.
There's like a
The
half-hearted...
others are also there.
There's a half-hearted round of applause from a few of the patrons, and then everyone goes back to talking.
And and the others were there too.
Yeah. Guy Claypool comes up, goes, "Hey, Cass and Kellen, getting your names switched. Like, that was some inspired stuff. That first song you did, Cass, was just like, I don't know where you got those words. And Kellen, how do you play that thing? Like, how do you... Like, I've never even seen an instrument like that. Is it just, like, wind-powered? Like, whoa, man.
You've never seen an ocarina before?
An Akawada? No. Like, dude, Kellen, you're killer on that. Can I get like a hug from you, and maybe some of your like magic playing will rub off on... No, Bash could use it. Bash, come up here and give Kellen a hug. You could totally get some of her like crazy ocarina skills rubbing off on you.
Sure, Bash, you'll have to take off those drums first. Otherwise the hug won't
I'm the one
work.
who plays the ocarina, so are they talking to me or Kellen?
They're talking to you, but they're calling you Kellen.
Oh.
They're totally getting your names mixed up.
I'm not Kellen, and I don't think so.
Go ahead, Bash. Let me hold on to those drums.
Bash
for
was
you.
like half the drums half off. It's like, oh no.
I kind of nod towards Cass. I'll take those drums for a moment.
Okay. And
Okay, cool. He takes off the drums.
I'm careful, like I just tap him like this because I let him know that I have right now and I can't do any.
Yeah, he is also a little awkward about it. I mean, his friend just told him to go hug this other girl, and he's like, okay, sure, awkward hug. Yeah, whatever, her ocarina playing is going to rub off on me. Sure. And it's sufficiently awkward all the way around. But in the meantime, Ransom has snagged the drums.
I really carefully look at them.
Nice.
Give me a perception check, Ransom.
Oh,
Let's
may
see.
the odds be ever in your favor.
Oh, killer. All right. They are cherry wood drums with goat skin pulled over the top of them and fashioned with little brass rivets all the way around. They're in pretty good condition. You see maybe a few scuff marks, but not much. They're well oiled along the outside, and they've been finished with some sort of nice... I don't know enough about wood finishing, but some sort of nice finishing oil. And they have a nice cow leather strap, just leather strap, I guess you'd call it, to go around the neck, and then a little buckle that gets it around the waist so you can move and they won't bounce back and forth.
Can I look to see how reasonable it would be to like be able to pull off the top of a drum to see if there's anything inside, and then like put it back.
No, the tops don't come off. They're buttoned down with little brass rivets.
Break it. Just break it. Break it.
Wow, these are some nice drums, Bash. I say as he comes out from the hut. Can I try it?
Yeah, totally, man.
All right. Well, I start drumming with no musical proficiency whatsoever.
Give us a beat.
Woo!
Yeah, that's more or less what it sounds like.
Nice.
Woo-hoo!
Bash gives you a nod and goes, "Yeah, see, they're pretty fun."
Yeah, these are a nice pair of drums.
I'd really like to get a pair of like steel drums, and get that boom, 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 boom. That like Shallow Sea style music with the steel drums.
Well, I bet with the level of you guys' performance and the tips you must receive for it, that in no time you'll be able to afford these drums.
And you know what, Bash? We loved your performance so much that we paid for your meal here.
Oh, says Guy. I thought they just comped it like they normally do, but thanks, guys.
Would you say you have any special ingredient to this drum?
Bash thinks hard for a moment, goes, energy. Yeah, I just think about this time when my parents were splitting up, and they were like fighting over me, and one of them was pulling on one of my arms, the other one was pulling on my shirt, and they were both fighting over like who got to have me. And I just think about like all the emotion in that moment, and I just like throw it into my drums, and I go super hardcore, and like that's how I make my music.
Uh-huh. I hand back the drum.
Yeah.
Did it feel like there was anything inside it when he was holding it?
Mm-mm. No, they looked like totally normal drums.
And we've been talking to Guy. Does he sound like he has some kind of awesome voice?
He's got a decent enough voice. Nothing special. Not nearly as nice as Kellen's voice.
All right.
I mean, yeah, it's a mystery. Anyway, they finish up their food. Say that they're going to be staying over at the Sleeping Donkey tonight, and that the next day they are headed to Bridgelight, which, if you guys look on the map, is this town down here. They tell you that there is a festival going on in Bridgelight. It is a music festival. There's going to be a large competition for some knight who owns the area, whose husband really, really is into music, and so she's throwing a big festival, bringing in all the musicians from all the way around and having a little competition. The winner gets 50 gold coins, the runner-up gets 20, third place gets 10, everyone else gets nothing. It's a smaller competition. It's just one small knight that's running it. Not even the knight who runs Bridgelight, just a knight that lives nearby. But the festival will be thrown in Bridgelight in a couple of days.
Kellen's like, because Kellen really doesn't want to keep following these guys around, but they love music festivals, and they kind of like have to go in order to, they got to make that money and get that renown. So he's like, seriously? Yeah, I guess we're going to the same place.
Well, we're kind of your biggest fans. We'd love to help you prepare. Maybe you could give us a private performance of what you plan to play.
Oh, man, you're the competition. Did you hear her up there? And him up there? They were both so good. Like, as much as I'd love to give you performance tips, like maybe we could do it after the show, because I mean we're up and coming and all that jazz, and this would like really be a big break for us. We want eventually one day to like play for the king. That'd be super cool. So we kind of need this break.
Kellen's kind of like, play for the king.
Yeah, I know it's kind of like a big dream, but that's what I am. I'm a big dreamer, and I gotta thank you, Olivia, for giving me your hat like that. And I'll be thinking of you every time we play.
That's so sweet.
All right. Well, we gotta go. See you guys in Bridgelight. Bye. 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 And they take off.
Kellen markedly does not say bye. He just kind of is like,
I wave a goodbye
Okay.
to the awkward one that hugged me.
All right. Well,
Bash
I've been
gives you
paying
an
attention
awkward wave back.
I've been paying attention to the backup dancers. I choose kind of randomly between the 3 that don't have a short sword.
Okay,
And,
so there's 3 women and 2 men. The women aren't carrying short swords. You pick
Okay.
one of the 3.
Yeah.
Okay. And what with this one?
I just attempt to go up to her and strike a conversation. Hey,
Hello.
I know that you are what is actually what makes this band great.
Excuse me. You like my dancing?
I think that you're contributing a lot to this performance. You know something, don't you?
Oh, I've never had a fan before. Oh, thank you. You
What is it
you just made my
that-
day. She comes up and gives you a big fat kiss on the cheek, with the whole, up on the tippy toes and then one foot up bent at the knee, kiss on the cheek, and then drops back down with the biggest smile on her face. Everyone always goes and compliments the other 2, and I just, Guy and Bash, and no one's ever said anything like that to me. That just made my day. Aren't you the sweetest little thing? Oh.
What is this story, anyways? How did you get to meet Bash? Don't up and comers usually don't have backup dancers?
We met them in a tavern. Their music was just so good, I found myself dancing to it, and a guy asked if I wanted to come along as a backup dancer, and I did. And every night is just a dream.
Huh. Well, I'm glad that you get to follow your dream. They truly make wonderful music. It still never gets boring to you, huh? Always entrancing.
Well, when you find a musician that pulls your heartstrings just the right way.
All right.
Well, I gotta go. I have to catch up with the others. Thank you. And then she takes off. All right, so let's check in with Kess and Kellen here for a moment. Kess, there been how do you feel about what's been going on? The bartender here was a little cozy with your buddy, and now this girl's getting a little cozy with him.
I noticed all this tonight, and after such a good performance, and it's not like he came up to me and said it was such a good performance or anything. I'm feeling a tiny bit neglected. So I just kind of get quiet, and then I make my way outside, and I go look at the stars.
And
And I like sneak away.
okay, and Kellen, there's clearly been something going on between Olivia and Guy. What's running through Kellen's head?
So last time Kellen got super withdrawn and moody, and he saw that made Olivia kind of detached. So he's going the opposite because he's now afraid that she would rather be with Guy, and that's why we're following them. So he's being super clingy and just constantly touching her and holding her hand and singing her phrases of songs he's making up, and he's just and you were so great, and thanks for the nice things that you said about me in front of everyone. Just made me feel so good, and I'm glad you got rid of that hat. It looks, it looks.
I agree. It was a weird hat. I bet in his next performance he's gonna look so stupid with that hat. It
Oh my god!
totally doesn't fit his face style. He kind of has this oval shaped face, and you know what they say. oval face shape. Don't go with Christmas hats.
You're so right. Like he doesn't nearly have your bone structure. Like he can't pull it off at all. Helen's like overjoyed to hear that she made him wear it because he would look stupid. Helen's like super excited about that.
Right. Olivia, how do you feel about all the stuff that's been going on? Clearly, you've got some other suitors out there, and other suitors who play. I mean, Kess and Kellen are great, and you love their music, but these guys are something different.
Yeah, they're interesting. So like, I'm leaving the doors open, but right now I think that Kellen is doing really well. I mean, like today we fought the lizard, we saved Saint Nicholas. I'm pretty sad that nobody gave us recognition, so I'm kind of bummed about it, but I'm trying to like let it slide and embrace just being a nice person.
Okay. How do you feel about Kellen diving in front of a spear for you?
Oh, I love it. That's great. That is very impressive.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
And Ransom.
Like, I don't think this guy from this random band would dive for me.
It's probably true. Ransom, up until, today, everyone else is being a lot of attention. You've kind of been playing, second fiddle, hanging out in the back, kind of being the cool guy, but you seem to have an admirer from the bartender and unintentionally made a really good impression on one of these backup dancers. Does this even faze you? You don't even seem like you acknowledge these other people.
No, it doesn't matter at all. Kess is the only one for me. Though I am growing continually, focused on finding out what the mystery behind this band's secret is. Such that I might be neglecting Kess a bit. Even though my feelings are still true.
Well, I think with that, we're probably going to end our session here for today. Next week, or next session, whenever that is, we will do the music festival, the competition, and we'll see if the party can solve the problem before Secundus takes off and wins the competition. So a little bit of a timer on this to figure it out. So why don't we do... yes?
I was going to say, I think we're ready to petition for a level. I feel like we've composed a ton of songs. We did like some improv songs tonight, and we killed a couple performances. We've battled hobgoblins. We avoided confrontation with whatever that snorty thing was. And we had 2 successful battles with lizardmen and saved the man who is not Father Christmas. Yeah. And we also have made like significant headway with Secundus, and also are on our way to the music festival. So I feel like that's definitely like we've laid the groundwork for a level 1.
All right. So we need to set up a straw poll. I'll do that now.
For yes, no,
right.
yes, no, and
look at the chat there. Like, they're still level 1. What?
Wait, we would be level. Aren't we already level 1?
Yeah, we are. So we'd be level 2.
Okay.
So chat has to vote on whether they think we should level up, and then Neil is the final ultimate word.
All right, I am going to open up the chat. I have a straw poll ready to go as soon as Twitch opens.
Up and then
there you go. Just spam it a
I
few
want to
times.
vote yes.
Players, go ahead
I'm
and
not
vote in
gonna
here.
Oh, really? Okay.
Whatever.
What? I'm part of the chat?
Yeah, if you're logged into chat, you can vote. Oh my god, these numbers are very heavily in favor of the party leveling up. What's that? 80% say yes, but let's let the votes roll in. Let's not call it prematurely. Let's give it a...
Uh-oh. It's dropping.
Getting those. I don't understand.
Some
How
people
can we get
don't.
angry? Oh, such grinchiness.
3 episodes.
Oh my gosh.
9 hours.
75-25.
Don't let us down. Don't let us down, chat.
All right. Well, that is. Oh no, they're still coming in. While the votes roll in, why don't we see what's going on with each of us in the next week? Because I don't think we're actually playing this next week on the 27th. I think everyone's off on vacation.
Yeah, I'll be in Florida. Ooh.
Yeah. So I
Wow.
think our next game is going to be on the 3rd of January, right? We can all make 3rd of January?
Yeah, works for me.
Cool. So I think the votes are all in. I don't think it's going to change at this point. With
Nah.
90 votes cast, it is 74% in favor of leveling up. So let's do it.
So what is Neil? Okay.
Yeah, give us your verdict, Neil.
Oh, because I get to veto. I opt.
You have the ultimate final word.
I opt not to veto the level up. So I think you guys have earned it. It's time for your level. So, Kess and Kellen, roll me a d6 for extra hit points. Roll it.
I'm coming. Hold on. I had to restart roll 20.
3 extra points for Kess.
What do I roll again? Sorry.
D6.
D6?
Yes, ma'am. 2 extra points for
Ow.
Kellen. Ransom, you get a D10 plus your Constitution mod. What's your con?
Wow.
Like 12.
Okay, no bonus then.
Yep.
D10 for Ransom
Oh man.
with a 3. And Olivia, you get a D8
Come on, life.
and a 4. Okay.
Do I get to spellcast now?
Yes, you and your sister both get 1st level spells. It's kind of
Detect magic.
You also get 15 points to add to your abilities. Your climb walls, detect noise, pickpockets, and read languages. You get 15 points. You can divide them among those as you please, or you can give them all to one.
We have 15, you said, right?
Yes, 1 5.
I still have 20 points to put in there. What did we decide? I don't remember. What area? I think climb walls and detect noises should be with 1, and then read languages and pickpocket together.
I can't figure out what my notes mean.
We have 50, 20, 10, and 5, and those 4, and then we had 20 points we could add to them, and then we just got 15. And then the other thing I had here is for climb walls and pickpockets, if you put your points in that, you can get a bonus, or if you don't take the bonus in it, it's down 30%. Okay.
Yeah, I have in my notes climb walls, and then it says -30 or +10. I don't.
That's because whether or not you're wearing armor.
Oh, okay.
So if you're wearing leather armor right now,
Yeah.
we are. So
there should be no penalty with leather armor. That -30 is heavier than leather. I think I misread my notes the first time through.
Good.
Okay.
We
So
don't get the bonus.
yeah, so there's no penalties for wearing just leather armor. For anything heavier than leather, there's a bunch of penalties. No armor would be a +10 bonus.
So I have 50, 20, 10, 25 without adding the 15 points. In answer to your question, Bree.
Okay, so you added it in read languages.
Yeah.
Okay, so you put all of your 20s in read languages. Where are you going to put your 15?
I guess I'll put it in pickpockets.
Okay, so you're going to be 50, 20, 30, I'm sorry, 25, 25?
Yeah.
Cool.
Keep it balanced.
And I'm putting detect noise is going to be 50, and my climb walls is going to be 55. So
Okay. Fantastic.
How many spells, first level spells, do we get each
You
day?
guys get 1 first level spell each day. Bards get a little bit of magic. I think they are wizard spells that you get.
So when you say one each day, meaning we can add one level 1 spell each day?
No, so you're going to have a list of spells that you can pick from, and at the start of each day in game, you can pick one of those spells and have that spell ready that day.
Okay.
And then
Are we
you,
limited to how many spells though we get?
yes, I will give you 5 spells, or access to 5 spells, and then you can just kind of pick those. And if you want to learn new spells as you go along, you can learn them from anyone else that has any other wizard spells only. So if the two of you don't end up with the same 5 spells, you can learn each other's spells if you want, but you can still only memorize 1 per day. And then if you meet other wizards or you go out of your way to find other spell books or other people who could sell you spells, you can start to stockpile them. And every time you level up, you will automatically learn a few new ones off the bat.
Okay.
I'll give you those lists, the 5 spells that you each start with, before our next game. Give me a
Okay,
few
so
minutes.
we don't get to choose those then.
No. You learn them at random as a bard.
Okay, so if we happen to be lucky and learn 5 different spells, then yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Fun.
Ransom, you get a +1 to hit with all your weapons. And Olivia, you get another spell every day. And that's it for Misscliks D&D.
Oh no, I didn't get my hit points.
Do we
So
get
I
a
get
plus
1
one?
more spells per day, so I get 4 level 1 spells per day.
Correct. Kess and Kellen, you get a bonus to hit every other level. Fighters get the fastest bonus to hit level up. So at
We
every
get a bonus to hit next level.
right at every odd level, you get a bonus to hit.
Okay.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. And with that, let's wrap up the stream. I'll start. I'm not streaming tomorrow because I got to go pick up my wife, and then we'll be doing D&D planning all week long, and Hardcore Heroes on Thursday, and Age of Strife on Saturday, and Shenanigans on. I'm sorry, Age of Strife on Sunday, and Shenanigans on Sunday, and that is my week. Kellen.
I'm Anna Prosser everywhere, ANNAPROSSER. And I would love it if you would follow me on Twitter and Instagram, trying to beef up my Instagram following these days. I heard you kids like it, so I'm using it. And I'm going to be on vacation, but I did, like I said, just upload a new vlog to my Twitch channel of my time at the White House. So I'd love it if you'd watch that. And I'm going to try to maybe stream some IRL while I'm on vacation. But other than that, I'll be back next year with more stuff from Twitch, especially Twitch Weekly, and some new cool shows coming directly out of Twitch. So stay tuned.
Yay.
And I'm V Parlofoy, V Parlofoy at everything as well. I will be doing mostly glass and fitness stuff this week. And once I get all my setup, I will be streaming hiking and some other fun stuff. So, yay.
Olivia.
Yeah. You can follow me at LiveInPinkSC2. I'm going on holidays, so I won't be doing any content. But it's not like I usually do any content anyway. Yeah, the only thing is, if you care about Rainbow Six Siege at all, I recommend that you stay tuned, because on the 21st, which is tomorrow, at noon exactly Montreal time, so Easter time, we're going to be putting up some tickets for sales to come see the Six Invitational, which is going to be our biggest event since we launched the game, and I'll be there, and all the crew will be there from the Rainbow Six team, because it's in Montreal, so we'll be at home. So if you care about Rainbow Six, you should come, and then you can come say hi, and we can talk about D&D and Rainbow Six and D&D. I'll probably be happy to talk about D&D, because I'll probably have enough of Rainbow after 3 days.
All right, guys. No, Trump.
Oh yeah, I'm Trump. You can follow me at TrumpSC, and I'm going to be hitting Legend in Hearthstone and above this week.
Fantastic. Well, this has been Misscliks D&D Devotion. We will see you guys on the 3rd of January for our next show. Have a happy holiday and a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and all those things. And good night. Bye-bye.